Hello, my amazing Aquarians. Welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. I feel the need to mention before we get into the cards that your energy throughout this week period, and maybe even surrounding it, very happy. Okay, another week where I feel you're in good spirit. Okay, you're feeling bright in energy. You're feeling refreshed for one, if not multiple reasons. I feel like there's some Aquarians drawn to the reading. There was a removal and or an addition into your life of importance that's leaving you feeling refreshed again, happy. And I feel like this is needed. I also feel like you are doing a great job at coping with certain annoyances, imperfections, difficulties within your world, maybe little stumbles here and there. I feel like one person within your world, even if it's not somebody that you directly deal with, right, but they're nearby for whatever reason or reasons, they have bad energy, okay? This may as well be a week where you're shifting towards something different for yourself, or maybe something that you once had in your life, or you once were one with or experienced. But look at this. There's not only an importance to when you feel the most peaceful, right, the most at ease, but I feel like there's a purpose and an importance to when you close your eyes. All right, this may be more in regards to you being a vivid dreamer. It might be in regards to you simply needing your rest. It could be as well a day or falling asleep kind of vision or feeling of importance from spirit. But I do feel as if there's a glow about you, okay, coming about at certain points. There's going to be a focus upon who and what actually adds to that glow, maybe strips it away, dims your light in one, if not multiple ways, because I feel like you are a soul that is naturally and quite easily affected by a lot of factors in your life, okay, if not everything, like myself, being maybe very sensitive and energy affected, to say the very, very least. So I feel like you need to not only do a good job at using discernment and your intuition and protect your energy, especially when it comes to who and what to stick with, associate yourself with, or what to continue or start to be one with, right? It definitely could be a habit or two, or maybe a routine. Look at these energies. The Lover's card as well as the Ten of Cups, because I feel like it's a week period for you of love and devotion, okay? What you're watering in a very loving and caring and kind manner is shining, it's helping. I feel like it's even helping you in the midst of all of which, even more so afterwards. You will find that something, whether it was previous to this week and or, during this week, it could be more than one thing. Whether it was work, a hobby, it could have been a kind act that's helping somebody, after the fact. Anyways, whatever ends up being for you, whether it's one or multiple things, you're going to be admiring your work, okay? I feel like you do a lot very well in your world, and at times you don't get enough credit. At times you do. But I feel as if there's credit coming through, accolades, if you will, throughout the week that feels long overdue for some, but well-deserved either way. Now, this again, reiterating the happiness that you deserve, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a week where there's a focus on love, okay? Yeah, okay, platonic appreciation coming through, right? For a lot of which has to do with work and maybe friends, but I do feel as if a romantic love, okay? I'm hearing sexual love. That's a part of your week at one, if not multiple points. Whether you have that existing within your world currently, partially or not. It just feels like you need more of a different kind of love than you've been getting. Does that make sense? Or you might need to have a certain type of love and connecting and appreciation come on back into your world. Say it dipped away or it hasn't been, part of your life for a while. But it does feel like when you are pushed to slow things down, whether you still have to stay busy, after that moment or within it or not, you are going to feel as if this really helps you be more so well thought out, okay, naturally. It'll help you be more noticed, okay, in the right light, and it will help you with bringing back a strategic way of shifting on forward, whether it's more so in regards to shifting on forward after that downtime, or more in regards to, in the midst of that continuing accomplishing or action or whatever ended up being for you. or is going to be for you. But your hair is taking a focus, some of which need to get a haircut. All right, and I feel like the beginning of the following week after this energy period will be a good time for you, maybe financially, timing wise, both. But I feel like you may want to do something different with it in the upcoming month. I don't know why I'm getting that specifically. And it may be as well connected to, or in addition to, one if not multiple other changes you want to make to your outside external appearance. Because I feel like this is partially speaking upon and reflecting from the fact that you've been changing on a core level, on a soul level, and this is a good thing, right? And also, I feel like you're an example. It makes me think of how I've been wearing hats and accessorizing differently and changing my clothing a bit. Where you live, even what you continue with, maybe work or friendships, who you're dating, stuff like this absolutely can change your outer appearance, right? It can, and naturally as I stumble, that can intertwine with and stem from the changes within due to, maybe not fully, right? At least partially due to who or what you've been sticking with or beginning connecting to, all right? And even maybe disconnecting from somebody or something throughout the week, or rewinding back for some, is definitely changing you, okay? Because maybe I feel like for somebody, there was one, if not multiple people or a situation in your world that was pushing you to second guess just going for a certain change or adjustment when it comes to your appearance, or maybe your life otherwise. But I feel like you're meant to continue to change after this week, and it's going to feel beautiful, all right? They're saying don't hold yourself back. But the Five of Cups in reverse, because I feel like this is part of why you're happy. You're expecting the best and you're manifesting more of the good stuff. And maybe even an elimination or a minimalizing of certain negatives or difficulties. I feel like people are understanding where they went wrong with you a little bit better, all right? It's as if it was common sense or quite obvious to you and maybe other people, when the time came to be where they did something wrong, to you or behind your back, right? But I feel like for whatever reason, it's now clicking for them, or it's now becoming more clear whether it's due to a spirit helping them or not. Anyways, I feel like you're just going to be like water under the bridge, or just I'm not going to forgive you or overlook it. But I do sense that you are manifesting money. All right, you're manifesting success within your career or your job situation or two, for a lot drawn to the reading. But either way, it feels like you are thinking, okay, I need more money for this. Whether it's a savings increase, it may be more in regards to pay something off or to invest in something otherwise. But it feels like you, in a very easy manner, are manifesting more income and opportunity otherwise. And this is going to help you thrive. This is even making you happy. Let's be honest, money doesn't make somebody happy per se, but in my opinion, it does to an extent. It just depends on how you use it, what kind of person you are, and the way your life is. But it feels like you're a type of person like myself, where making money, even being gifted money, and spending it all the meanwhile, even if that's selective, it makes you happier, okay? And that's okay to admit and be one with, because it feels like you're somebody who maybe thinks about and focuses on finances, maybe a little bit too much, but a lot to say the least, okay? What is too much in your life and what is too little, all right? Maybe something kind of alternates or varies from one to the other and back and forth, that's obviously going to differ from case to case, but it feels like you need to understand that a bit better, or maybe remember it, and notice that being a manifester, you can do something about it, right? Being in the driver's seat, along your Aquarian path, you can do something about it. I'm hearing, where are we going to steer the ship next? How are we going to maintain forward movement and progression while things change and develop? But this again, reiterating what we were talking about with the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. Manifesting that money, my friend. But the Six of Pentacles does speak upon abundance and prosperity otherwise. Gifts coming towards you. People throughout the week will want to thank you. All right, thank you, Aquarius. Thank you, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. It just feels like people want to better understand you, but it's this feeling of you thinking well, one, you don't need to know, or maybe I don't want you to know, or both. But I also feel like you're just in the midst of getting to know yourself better, maybe getting re in touch with your inner child or certain old parts of you that you distanced yourself from or just haven't felt one with recently. And so, how is one person going to expect for you to fully or at all explain yourself? You know what I mean? So, you just will be holding back when it comes to answering certain questions or one in particular, explaining yourself. I also feel like you're a type that is just not feeling like you need to or want to explain yourself, right? It's like I did what I did when I did it. I am who I am. I'm changing, and that's that. I am not asking you to over explain or explain yourself. So it is what it is, right? The week also highlights that you're a good person. All right, at times when you really, I feel like other people wouldn't have been because there was some salty behavior in your midst or just negativity or difficulties, even if that was more so behind closed doors. But I do feel like that's going to benefit you greatly throughout the week. Again, it feels like this is a week where you're pretty damn happy and it's paying off for you big time. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope this is truly helpful, Aquarius. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. As usual, everything's down below in the description box. Just shoot me a quick email. I do look forward to your next reading.